Hey folks, what's going on? It's me, Andrew Westmoreland, back again with yet another stream. I want there to be background music, but I don't need it super loud. All right, so I've got a couple of things lined up. As usual, free content on x.com, formerly known as Twitter. I just grabbed a couple of things that literally took like 5 minutes, but I feel like this is going to be interesting nonetheless. So let's see. Show comments. There we go. Make sure all the streams look good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, everything's good. Oh man, how are y'all doing today? Share screen. I think I'm going to do the entire screen. Okay. Music is a little loud. I don't want this to interfere. Okay, that's not bad at all. There you go. Okay. All right, I was scrolling on this and whoo, this is crazy. I believe this is at Dallas Fort Worth Airport. I've actually been there before. And it looks like, well, let's just watch. I mean, there's people on the plane, and there he goes. It's like the back pressure sprayed him in the face, and he's just walking away. Like, bro, you can't just leave it. And you see the other guy over there on the left. Oh, you didn't see it. It's not right out of frame. My head is in the way. There was like a baggage controller or somebody over where my head is. And they just kind of ran away. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? He's just still leaving it. All it takes is one spark, and that whole thing is going to blow up. Look at the person way up at the top. Up here. Like, nobody could hear that. Now, well, I will tell you this. If the planes are running, it is very loud out there. Like, bro, he's on the phone. Like, cut it. You don't know how to turn it off? Bro, it took him basically a minute to cut it. All of that jet fuel. All it takes is one spark, and that would have blown up. Wow. This is, I kind of feel like this is just another sign of like the degradation of society. Like, there used to be quality and training and work, and we would not have things like this happen very often. It would be kind of like super rare. But we're just like moments away all the time to have some random worker that's completely untrained, unprepared, and completely incompetent just be the death of us. Like, literally. Imagine if that sparked up, it would have blown up that whole plane, the whole tarmac, and half the airport. Insane. Absolutely insane. let's go to the next one. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's keep it light. So it looks like we have a new Star Trek show, Star Trek Starfleet Academy. There's probably going to be copyrighted music in this, but it is what it is. I really just want to watch this. So let's see if this is going to be any different or better than their previous shows. They have been not very well received for various reasons. Let's see, it's Paramount Plus. So my prediction is going to be it's going to have like excessive diversity just for the sake of diversity, meaning you're going to have like all female starship captains or commanders or the people in charge, officers. They're pretty much all going to be women. They're going to be trans. They're going to be multi-ethnic and multiracial. We're going to have a lot of interracial relationships. You're going to have girl bossing. Let's just watch it. This is just my immediate take. This is probably what's going to happen. We can't hear it. Hold on. Let me fix that. Let's start over again. I'm doing that thing again. Hold on 1 second. When I added it, I didn't click that one little button. No, I did. Share audio. Let's try this again. All right.
Caleb. What's that one? Right there. Right there. One day, when we have our own ship, we are going to go visit. Alright, first, that's right.
Bye-bye, Mommy!
I love you! I'm so sorry!
You hold on to how much you hate me right now, kid. It'll keep you warm at night.
Find him!
Female captain or commander, like I said.
Caleb, I've been looking for you every single day for the last 15 years.
Is that a trans
Come
person?
with me to Starfleet Academy. The Federation.
Just maybe he has long
find
hair.
your mother.
That thing is taking us to the school?
That is the school.
Did the transporter just do his hair and gave him a uniform too? I mean, I kind of feel like that would be a thing, right? I kind of feel like that would be a thing. I mean, if you have transporters, like, why wouldn't you?
Cadet in Starfleet Academy means being open to the people around you.
What is that?
To the people.
What did I say? We have Professor Lesbian over here. Okay, cool.
Around you.
I'm Sam. Sometimes I feel invisible, but mostly awkward.
Okay, so women all over the place. It's like mostly women cast. And then you have this weirdo.
Sometimes I feel invisible.
What is she, autistic or something? It's like, okay, black and autistic. All right, cool.
Mostly awkward.
Let's go! Show me you're worthy of this uniform!
Wait, was that the...
Let's go! Show me you're worthy of
Wait, that's a female.
Mostly awkward.
That's a female, but listen to the voice.
Go! Show me you're worthy of this uniform!
I want to be captain. I need to be captain.
Of course, female lead, or I want to be captain. I have to be the captain.
My family, you're either the center of the universe or you're nothing.
A warrior does
Look at
not
that. They're
let
all...
a friend
Was any of
face
these
it.
people even
Or
white?
you're nothing.
I guess she's white, but she's looks like...
warrior doesn't-
Oh, wait. No, she's not. She's like Hispanic.
You're nothing.
Part Asian. The guy on the end.
A warrior does
No,
not
he's not even
let
white
a
either.
friend face danger alone.
I've spent my whole life getting away from stuff, letting someone in. That's hard.
If I lose control, I can hurt people.
Wait. If she loses control, she can hurt people. Okay, random female. Let's guess here. She has some kind of innate ability that makes her like overpowered, and she's just gonna randomly use it when they need it the most. She's gonna come out of nowhere, and let's see, what power would she possibly have? I mean, we had telekinesis in Star Trek. It had to be something big, right? Some kind of psionic or something. She blows people away.
Doesn't scare me.
No way, man.
Doesn't scare me.
She's got a like a harpy screech. How interesting. Interesting. A harpy screech is her power. Cool.
I'll owe you something.
Wait. Oh, there's a white guy. Okay, wait. Are they playing laser tag? Like, what is this? What are they wearing? And then they're like the glowing Starfleet emblem. What is this?
I'll owe you something. It is coming with a big red bow just for you.
Is anybody listening? Listening.
Man, why does everything have to be a full-on lesson in this place?
Because it's a school, Caleb. It's time for you to stop telling the story. Be a part of it.
God, this is like Starfleet High School, not Starfleet Academy. Oh, this is so obnoxious. The entire thing was obnoxious. It was predictable. It's like they're trying to do like Mutant High with X-Men mixed with Starfleet Academy. And it's not giving college vibes. It's giving like Mutant High School. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this at all. My prediction is it's going to bomb, just like almost all of the other Star Trek shows that have been coming out. I guess season 1 of Picard was decent, but after that, like I don't even think I finished season 1 of Picard. It was weird, man. Like you grew up with TNG, Next Generation, and I think it was like the first or second episode of Picard. They're like cussing hardcore, like dropping F-bombs and stuff. I'm like, this isn't Star Trek. I mean, I guess I could argue TNG was like the cookie cutter propaganda. Like if you want to use that angle, like it was a telling of what these events. And then Picard is like it's like what's actually happening, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I think it's interesting though, but nevertheless, this show looks ridiculous. Not really interested at all. I'm gonna. Yeah, one white dude. That's not why it's terrible, but that's part of it. Oh man. Hold on one second. I'm being asked for the Peacock password in the middle of a stream. So if you'll just give me 1 second. Can I pop this up? Sorry about that. That was kind of annoying. All right, let's go to the next clip. All right, those were the kind of low stuff. We're starting to get like heavy political and a little intense here now. Okay. I watched this one already. It's 30 seconds. This is wow.
Hi, Allie.
So the father is, I guess it's implied that he was away on deployment. Looks like some kind of a sergeant. He was away on deployment, and then he comes back, and his son is now a she, the pink room and all, and then look at that, and then wearing the slut choker, because everyone knows, especially if you grew up in the 90s, what those little chokers mean. just kind of gross, actually. Nothing about this makes any sense. It's clearly propaganda. I'm very curious who made this. I mean, it says down here that the account that posted it, but is this from a TV show or something? The fact remains that most kids aren't doing this. This is super, super rare. And then I would be questioning too. So while the man was out of the house, how strange. How strange, alone with the mother for 6 months minimum, comes back and now the son is a daughter. That's kind of strange. It's almost like probably wouldn't have happened if he wasn't away. How interesting. All right, let's go to the next. First of all, I need to adjust this camera. There you go. It's better. Oh, okay. So I think we're getting into the immigration stuff. Let's hear what this delightful lady has to say.
Why aren't we shooting back at them?
Wow, just right out the gate. Okay, who are we shooting out? Who are we shooting back at?
Why aren't we shooting back at them? Can anybody explain that to me? What, like, I don't own a firearm, but if I saw an ICE agent, it brick.
What? Ma'am. What?
Right to their fucking dome. So why are the armed citizens not shooting back at them? Just a question.
Just a question. Oh, it's just a question. First of all, people are shooting at ICE agents. These are serious felonies. You are attacking federal agents as they're lawfully doing their duty. I have to watch this again. Like, excuse me?
Why aren't we shooting back at them? Can anybody explain that to me? What, like, I don't own a firearm, but if I saw an ICE agent, it brick right to their fucking dome. So why are the armed citizens not shooting back at them?
Okay, this is another one of these things. Like, this is this left away mentality. Like, I am this like zillennial, like right on the edge border, and I think it's cute. I'm just gonna set up my phone and just like, and we're just gonna talk shit into the internet, and I'm gonna say wild, reckless things because everyone else is doing it and it's popular right now. Okay, you're inciting violence. You need to go to prison. What she just said was a felony. She's telling people to use deadly force, use firearms against ICE agents under the jail. Like, you got to go. You got to go. She's just smiling the whole time. All perky.
Question.
Just a question.
Why aren't we shooting back at them? Can anybody explain that to me? What, like, I don't own a firearm, but if I saw an ICE agent, it brick.
She's just
right to their fucking dome. So why are the armed citizens not shooting?
But no, you wouldn't though.
Brick right to their fucking dome.
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. She's just talking crap. She's got this smug little smirk on her face.
So why?
This is just funny. I'm just gonna say this reckless stuff because everyone else is doing it.
Why are the armed citizens not shooting back at them?
Why? Why would we do that?
Just a question.
I like we are so cooked. Like, I don't understand how we don't have a civil war at this point. If this is the average white female in America, look at her. She's just like, I'm just gonna say, let's just shoot ICE agents because it's fun. Everyone else is doing it. This is brain rot right here. The only way this is going to stop is we have to start arresting these people. There has to be consequences. Arrest them, fine them. There needs to be even suspensions of their accounts. So how does that work in a a free country where we're trying to maximize people's rights? It's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy. This is going to be hard, right? But we have to be logical and rational about this stuff. You can't just go around inciting violence. It's actually against the law. It's actually a crime. And when you have these large swaths of society openly just advocating for the death of federal agents, and why aren't other people also doing it? Very clearly, we have to shut this down. You have to shut this down. You can't let these people continue. This will never stop. It will never stop if we don't start clamping down on this. And I guess how do you do this in a way that, again, like I was saying, like, how do you do this where you're not just like being tyrannical? Well, it needs to be publicly put out that, okay, you can't do this. Like, this is against the law, right? Like, you can't just say whatever you want. We've never had the right to just say whatever we wanted. We've never had that right. There have always been limits to free speech and all of our other rights. Okay, not these things aren't a monolith of just being absolute. No, in a society, we are given these rights. Now, allegedly by God, I don't necessarily agree that rights in nature, by nature, exist, because anyone at any time is just going to come by and they'll do whatever they want when you're out in nature, out in the wild. But in a society, we have agreed upon certain rules and laws and rights. And when we have people like this who are just smugly saying,
why aren't we shooting back at them?
Saying this, ICE isn't going around shooting people. Like, what are you talking about? I'm very curious, like, what is she watching? Because if you were looking at good, honest news, if you were looking at the live social media feeds, you literally just watching it, you can see that people are attacking the federal agents and they're defending themselves with less lethals. They're using OC spray. They're using pepper balls. They are using tear gas. And this person is advocating for this.
Can anybody explain that to me? I don't own a firearm, but if I saw an ICE agent, it would brick right to their fucking dome. So why are the armed citizens not shooting back at them? Just a question.
So, and this font, is this Threads? This isn't TikTok, right?
Why aren't we shooting back at them?
This is either Threads or what's the other one? Blue Sky, right? They're allowed to post this stuff on these platforms, even though it violates the law. So how I would do this is you gotta make like a government censorship board kind of thing. But you have to do it in a way where it's nonpartisan, because you have people who are advocating for violence on the right as well. Okay. I mean, you could try to just keep it local, and if you make it federal, like, it's kind of like it'll never it'll never be fair kind of thing. I don't like, what else do you do, right? Because if you just continue to let these people do this, the news they're watching is completely fucked. It's like Wally World, Twilight Zone, not real. Complete fabrication. We're in two divergent realities, because when I see these videos of ICE trying to arrest illegal immigrants and deport them, and I'm seeing rioters attacking them, blocking their vehicles, physically hands-on, like mob psycho cat girl scratching and clawing at their masks and their gear. These people think that ICE is just going around snatching up random people and deporting them and separating families and killing them or something. It's completely fake. Completely fake. None of this is real. So if I were Trump, another thing you'd have to do is you have to go after these fake news agencies, these propaganda machines. You have to. There are laws and rules and regulations. These people get all these special protections. They get government money and all that stuff to be on air. And if they're putting out actual lies that are causing disruption and destruction in our society, find them, shut them down. I mean, this is the thing, is like, people are like, oh my gosh, this is fascism. Oh my gosh, this is authoritarianism. This is tyranny. No, it's not. It's not, because if you follow that line of logic of you can never enforce any rules ever because it has the optics, it looks bad, it will never get anything done. Just go ahead and give up. The country's over. There's no such thing as America anymore, and we're just going to completely fracture and be conquered from within and without. Or you can say, enough is enough. Arrest this woman immediately. She's openly advocating for violence. Knock that smug little look off of her face. Give her 6 months in jail and a $5,000 fine. And suspend her account for a year. After she gets out of the jail, 6 months. She can't post anywhere on the internet. She can only do business. You can check your emails, you can do all that stuff, but you cannot post on any social media. That's the kind of stuff we're going to have to do. That's what we're going to have to do to stop this. And it's going to be hard, it's going to be ugly, and it's going to take a while. But this is how this stops. There has to be consequences to this. You can't just go around violating the law and telling people and suggesting that people attack federal agents. That's unacceptable. All right, let's go to the next one. This is somebody who's complaining. Who is this person? He once on the right, now liberal, quote unquote, fighting for a free and open society with Project Liberal. Okay. And this is a ICE, some kind of a law enforcement or ICE situation. So it looks like the locals were in front of her house, or these people's house. And then as the feds come in, they're like, oh, we're out of here. You guys take it from here.
I can't hear people. All back there.
What does she say? I'm not 18? What does that have to do with anything? I don't understand. Let's play that again.
I can't hear people. It's all back there.
What it?
Yeah, I know. They're at home. I've learned.
Okay, I mean I don't understand. Oh, they're arresting. Looks like that male too. I mean, I don't understand. Like, okay, this guy says in Chicago, 4 vehicles descended and 8 ICE agents moved in to kidnap a child. She screams, "I'm 15," and ICE yanks her from the car and kneels on her neck. Okay, I didn't see any kneeling on the neck, but we could play it back in a second. Her being 15 is irrelevant. Okay. And I totally disagree with this. This is not about immigration enforcement. It's about terrorizing Americans. I haven't seen a single person who is here legally who's being honest saying that they're scared that they're going to get snatched up, because honest people know that the feds have names of illegal immigrants. They've already done a precursory investigation, and then this is them doing a sting operation to arrest the illegals. I don't like. What are we concerned about here? All right, let's see here. They're saying they kneeled on her neck. I mean, it doesn't really look like it's on her neck. It looks like it's on her shoulder, but okay. Like, how else do you arrest somebody? You have to put body weight on them and restrain them, especially her legs are kicking and flailing. I just like, okay, guys, this means nothing to me. Oh, geez. All right. This next one is a little bit shocking. I saw a little bit of it. So be forewarned, it's censored, but I saw some violence was in it as well. So let's see what this is. Let's see. This is from an account called Britain is Broken. The men who stopped an immigrant when he was exposing himself are now being charged by the police. The message is clear. If you stop sexual criminals, you'll be arrested and charged. This is Great Britain in 2025. I'm gonna play this. It's obviously he's covered, but bro.
You need to get off the fucking train, bro. Fuck off! You need to get off. Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! What do you mean fuck off? Fuck off! You need to get off the fucking train, mate. There's fucking kids about, man. Right, we're going for it. Let's go. What the fuck, mate? Get off the fucking train, bro. Go put up your hands.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, and there's all these women around too. I am gonna be honest. I don't know that I couldn't stop myself from going hands on. Like, nah, dude, you have your dick out. It's a wrap. Like, I don't...
Put up your fucking trousers, mate. No.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. There you go. I know that's right. Oh my god.
Give him a bag. Dirty fucking
Listen. Yeah, I mean, it's only going to get worse, right? Not just in the UK, it's going to be in the United States as well. You're going to have these situations where people are just fed up. The fatigue is real. We have these degenerates, these migrants who are mentally unwell. They're aggressive, criminal, violent types who are going around doing stuff like this, and people are fed up. They're fed up with it. I mean, it's this is one of those things, like, you want for this perfect world, none of this stuff would happen, you know. Okay, well, what's the next step? You would have people who are able to stop this. You know, you're going to have the police that'll come in, and they will arrest people like this. They'll help protect the public, but the next best thing is going to be the people put a stop to it. And that's the other thing is, you can call it vigilante justice all you want, but if there is no justice coming from the government, people are going to do what they have to do. They're not going to just sit there and let people do this to them. Like, enough is enough. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at all here. This is just one of those things, like, it's going to just keep happening. It's just going to keep happening. Let me pull this up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start scrolling, try to see if I could find some other things. Looks like Sydney Watson got bit on the ankle, and her ankle's all swollen. Ants, some kind of a fire ant bit her, and her ankles are swollen. Oh boy. All right, here we go. I'm not prepared for this. I'm assuming there's going to be copyright music.
5 myths about Islam people should unlearn right now. Number 1, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a pedophile. Number 2, all Muslim women are...
That's not a myth. I guess what you could say is, well, we don't know, because just because he married a 9-year-old or whatever, he wasn't really into it. It's like, if you married it and then consummated the marriage with a child, like an actual child, prepubescent child, then yes, you are that term. You are a...
Number 2, all Muslim women was a pedophile. Number 2...
Yeah, you're that word.
2, all Muslim women are oppressed.
I mean, what do you consider oppressed? I mean, you're completely covering your face and hair, and she's wearing a bed sheet. I mean, that's me being rude, but I don't know any other religion where the women are equal to men where they have to do this. So...
Number 3, Islam promotes terrorism.
But it does. It literally says in the Quran that you're supposed to essentially remove the head. I'm trying to be polite here. Remove the head from non-believers, Christians, and Jews who refuse to convert. It says something like cut them at the neck. What else would that possibly mean? That's kind of terrorism.
Number 4, Muslims want to establish Sharia law in the West.
They do, though. They literally say that out in the open. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of videos of street interviews with Muslim immigrants all over the world, Western world, America, Canada, UK, Germany, France, and I've seen multiples, all of this. And they're like, oh, yeah. We're coming in and we would like Sharia law. Of course we would. Yes.
Number 5, Islam is intolerant of other religions.
They are. She didn't even provide any information. What is this, a child? She offered zero evidence or proof. Nuh-uh. Yeah, that's what she did. She just went, nuh-uh, that's not real. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. Unemployed people make employed people late for work. Bro, I can't deal with this. Like, we're living in like Mad Max or something. Like, what is this? Of course they're playing music. Everything has to play copyrighted music. Like, what is this? These fucking teenagers hit the emergency stop on the train and it just fucked off. And now they're tagging it. Man. This is crazy. Like, this is literally anarchy. This is the state of the Western world. This is what we have to deal with. What country is this? They look either Hispanic or... Shut up, bitch. I'm so sick of these people. Like, what are you talking about? They turned off the train. They opened up the door and then hit the e-brake, the emergency stop, jump out, and then start tagging the side of the train. For what? For what purpose and what reason? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure this is borderline illegal, but I'll... I'm not playing the audio because it's just copyright music and they're not saying anything. Yeah, we have those stickers that you put on your credit cards. At no point is this a good idea. I highly discourage people from doing this. You could potentially be considered trying to impersonate law enforcement, federal law enforcement, if you do something like this. And I keep bringing it off the screen because I'm scrolling and there's no telling. There's no telling what it'll show.
I'm used to it. You okay?
Okay. That was just basically a kid using the Heimlich maneuver to save somebody. Oh, this is getting spicy. This is apparently a Christian interrupting Muslim prayer in America. Does it say where? Wall Street 8 says finally happened. A large group of Muslim were holding a very public prayer in Dallas, Texas, and a Christian man bully went on his own prayer to protest against the Islamic takeover of America.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from Islam. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
I don't know what to tell you other than this is one of those things like people won't feel the need to do this if it wasn't out of control and we're getting taken over. I'm sorry. Can you imagine if Christians started, we go to Saudi Arabia and we started like praying in the streets and public places and taking over their stuff? They would kick them out. Like, you gotta go. So why are we allowing this here in America? We don't worship the same God. They have totally different values than us. Go stay in your Islamic countries. Leave us alone. I don't think that's not controversial at all. All right. So this is completely random, but I'm going to play this one too. Says Baltimore Crafty Crab server is in complete dismay after a group of women ran off on the bill and her boss wanted her to pay half.
To you bum ass bitches. To you bum ass bitches that just ran. Can't believe I'm crying. I'm so fucking frustrated because why would you do that? Like, why the fuck are you such a fucking bum ass bitch that you would come to somebody's establishment and run out on a fucking bill not knowing what happens after that? Nothing good is gonna come to you bitches. I swear to God, y'all all look crummy as a fucking bitch, yo. Fuck the one bitch fucking leave out was on the fucking floor. Like the bitch fucking weave was on the fucking floor. That's how crummy this bitch looked, yo. I swear to God. And my manager is such a piece of shit. Like, he's such a piece of shit trying to make it seem like it's my fucking fault, bitch. It's not my fault. I did everything I was supposed to do. I checked up on them bitches and it was gone 2 fucking seconds. Fuck you want me run after these bitches? I'm not doing that. That's not in my job description, bitch. You got me fucked up. I swear to God, I'm not going for none of this. I'm not going for this shit. Like, I'm not. This nigga talking about pay half. As soon as I said, bitch, that's illegal, he was like, oh no, we don't gotta do that. Yeah, bitch, don't fucking play with me. It's enough shit y'all get off on in this fucking establishment. You're not about to make me pay for a $200 bill, bitch. You're not. You got me fucked up. And I was so nice. I was so fucking nice to y'all. Like, I was so fucking nice to y'all. That's why I hate bitches. Like, oh my.
So she's very clearly part of the community with her crazy colored hair and the septum piercing. So she's got fatigue over her own community.
God, like, I just can't believe that shit just fucking happened to me. Like, y'all bitches is gonna be stuck in fucking Baltimore for the rest of your fucking life. Not about to do
Baltimore.
Shit. Not gonna go nowhere. Not gonna gain anything. Not even gonna be a fucking. You're not even gonna gain any knowledge besides being a crumb ball. You're a fucking crummy ass bitch, bro. You belong in the fucking sewers. You dumb ass fucking turtle face ass bitches, yo. I swear to God.
Turtle face ass. I mean, okay, that's fair. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. Like, I was in the service industry before, and back when I was a wee lad in my teens. And I did some light surfing, I guess you could say. It was like Sonic Drive-In, back when it was like really blew up in the mid 2000s. And so I kind of understand where she's coming from, but you can't make people pay for other, like, the customers stealing. Like, that's definitely illegal. Yeah, we're not doing that. And it's just one of those things, like, we used to be a high trust society, and you still will have that in certain neighborhoods. My neighborhood, oh my gosh, it's amazing. There are, people who leave their garages open all day. They're not there. They just leave stuff all over the place. And you're just like, this is unheard of. Like, where I grew up, like, you would never do this. You have to keep everything lock and key. And nobody messes with it because we're in a nice middle to upper middle class neighborhood, and we're just chilling. We're right on the edge of the edge of suburbs and wilderness, so nobody does anything. But when you're in inner cities and stuff like this, you can't do anything without these people just being raggedy and stealing. And when there are no rules being enforced, there's no morals or ethics. People don't believe in a shared culture. There's no spiritual component. There's no religious component. People are just evil. They do things like this. There ain't no way that's real. I'm just gonna keep scrolling. This is why I don't have things on the screen as I'm scrolling. I'm gonna ignore that. I have seen this before. Does it have music? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just show this. So this guy's a stonemason, and he's one of the people helping to restore, I believe, the Notre Dame Cathedral. Of course, it always has music. Copyrighted music. It's gorgeous. Yeah, man. I mean, this is one of those things, like, this is peak Western civilization. The time and effort it takes to make these beautiful pieces. It's impressive. Wait. Let's do that one. This is another one of these things, right? This is claiming 6-year-old immigrant is handcuffed with their hands behind her back. This is Trump's America. This is a sheriff deputy, and
Answer any questions. Just ask. Please just ask.
I'm just okay.
Remain silent. Just make sure you remain silent, okay? Don't answer any questions. Just ask. Please just ask.
Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking at here. It's just on a loop. Okay, like, like I said, like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Are we supposed to be like broken up and upset and angry and all that stuff because the child is being arrested or detained? I don't understand. Like, this is this toxic empathy, toxic sympathy, suicidal empathy and sympathy. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because if we are in this situation where we're just enforcing the law, it's like, okay, why would that be upsetting that it's a child being arrested? Like this is just basic logic. I just, these people are ruled entirely by their emotions, and they don't understand logic whatsoever. They don't get it. Their brains don't work like that. They have been programmed from a very young age, most of them, and then others just converted to think that everything has to look good, everything has to feel good. It's like this hedonism maxing. And when things look bad, oh my gosh, this is just terrible. You don't know anything what's happening in this. That this child, why is this child being arrested? I don't know. And first of all, the account says Antifa extras. Well, you're long for this world, I can tell you that, because you're about to be arrested for just being a member of Antifa. But let me see. Oh no. Shea, I guess she's a streamer. She called out Hassan Piker. I feel like this is gonna be stupid. Okay, that was obnoxious. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Some Asian store, some. This is in America. They sound like Urban Youth. They just push the old man out of the way. So anyway, I started blasting. That's the response. The caption said, "How do you stop this?" Or what does it say? How can store owners stop the robberies? First of all, this account is probably, I'm going to be honest, these anonymous accounts, I've been trying to unfollow as many of them as possible. They're probably foreigners from like India, Bangladesh, or Pakistan. They create these accounts on X, and nobody knows who these owners are. They're completely anonymous, and they come to find out they're getting one by one exposed as being like Indians who are pretending to be conservatives and just stirring the pot. Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, how does this stop? Well, the government has to take crime seriously. We need to be empowered as business owners to defend our businesses. These are our livelihoods. This would be no different than somebody robbing your house. You have you should have the right to use deadly force to stop this threat. They're crashing a vehicle in the front, your storefront, which is incredibly dangerous. That's lethal force right there. What if somebody was sitting there or right there behind the counter and just got crushed? Use deadly force, right? And then you have the jump out boys. Everybody get the fuck down. Very clearly a teenage boy. This is heartbreaking, man. And you know, a lot of these people don't have insurance either. Now, some may say, oh, well, these are immigrants. They don't really count. It's not like, you know, actual Americans are being brutalized. I reject that. I say that, you know, I don't care which race these people, the store owners are. The fact of the matter is there's just different levels to these conversations, right? The organized crime that you're saying, about 20 of these fuckers are looting this store with weapons, hammers, and who knows what else. Probably, I'm assuming some of them have guns. Yeah, you got to use lethal force. You just have to, you end the threat. And after it happens a couple of times, and, you know, like 15 of them are no longer on this planet, they're deceased. The families are all grieving, and they're like, well, why did this happen? It's like, well, you raised little hoodlets, right? You raised thugs, you raised criminals, and they got killed because they were stealing from, violently robbing a place. And I mean, what do you want us to do, right? Once that happens a couple times, the crimes will stop. People will do things that are more safe. And I don't know, maybe get a job. But yeah, people will always try to do crimes when they can. They'll try to, you know, get over on the system. But yeah, at a certain point, you're going to have to say enough is enough. Like we can't allow this. Let's see. Uh-oh. All right. So I don't know how true this is. It's only a 13-second clip, but basically the caption says that a woman who followed agents around and blocked their vehicle gets pulled out of her car and arrested for impeding their operation. All right, let's take a look.
Open the car.
No.
Huh?
I have my rights.
I have my rights.
You're under arrest for impeding. You just blocked our vehicle. Hey! Open the car.
Well, that's a very short clip. I wish it was much longer. I would love to be able to actually see something. Yeah, I mean, you have to. You have to. This is the only way this stuff ends, man. You have to arrest these people who are impeding the federal law enforcement from doing their job. The people who are attacking the cops, like you got to stop it. It's the only way this stops is we have to start making arrests. Let's see. Okay. Here's another one. Says Tiana Martinez, an illegal who built a social media career doxing ICE, was arrested in LA and deported back to Colombia. Oh no.
Espérate, no.
No.
Güey. No, espérate.
Espérate.
Me voy a dejar,
No,
pero
no.
espérate. Espérate. Me voy a dejar, pero espérate. Espérate. Me voy a dejar, pero espérate. Espérate. Me voy a dejar, pero espérate. Espérate.
Oh my gosh, like that screeching harpy shit is so irritating, man. Like, I don't know what women were not always like this. Like, I don't know what happened in the last 20 years, but this like screeching harpy shit, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, you gotta go, man. Like, you can't be here illegally and then be here just being disruptive too. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Yeah, you were gonna get deported. That's annoying too. Sheesh. All right, let's see what else we got. Sorry, I'm just scrolling. Brandon says while they were arresting her, a tow truck took their SUV. The tow guy is now arrested and facing 10 years in prison. What do you mean, took their SUV? Took the ICE, the law enforcement SUV? Did I miss something here? No way, man. Like, there's no way. Hold on, let me open this up. It's mostly beams. Brandon says, yes, there's another video. No way, man. I can't even. There's no way. They tried to... Is there... That's insane. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're in deep trouble. Like, this is... It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get so much worse.
You fucking scumbag. You just walked out with all this shit. Hey, asshole. You're not fucking walking off with that fucking thing. Get the fuck. You're not fucking walking away with it, Dink. Leave. You aren't fucking taking nothing, asshole. You aren't fucking taking nothing. Get the fuck out of here!
Ass out, sorry.
Get the fuck! You ain't taking nothing! Drop it, you fucking piece of shit! You fucking thief! The rest of us pay the shit that we pay because of you fucking scumbag!
Damn, the fatigue is getting real tonight. Like, fatigue is real. Woo! This is happening all over the country, by the way. Things like this keep happening. People are like fucking fed up. They are sick of it. Yeah, you're getting assaulted already. It's called corrective action. You are getting some corrective action because you took it upon yourself. You thought, well, everyone else is stealing, or I'm seeing these videos of all these organized crimes. So I thought, I'm going to load up my my car and just try to steal, and that the local community would not respond.
Fucking ground, let go of me now. Get out of the fucking ground. Let go. Somebody call the police. And fuck you. Let go. Fuck you.
I also noticed that this guy was not like really fighting back. It's a good indicator that they know they're guilty. They're just kind of like half-assed, like, no, stop. It's because they're guilty. They know that they're stealing. And he just got stomped out.
Fuck you. Come back. Come fuck me. You get nothing. Drop it, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking thief! The rest of us pay the shit that we pay because of you, you fucking scumbag! Come fuck me! What the fuck? Fucking ground! Let go of me now! Get out of the fucking ground! Let go! Somebody call the police!
You'll love to see it. But you know, this wouldn't have to happen if, you know, police were doing their job, if the local prosecutors were doing their job, if the local government in general was doing their job, and these people are, you know, actually held accountable for being criminals, you know, this stuff wouldn't happen. It says the tow driver is Bobby Nunez. All right, let me look for that. Give me a second. No way. Whatever. Southern California man facing charges after towing ICE vehicle and failed attempt to obstruct immigration enforcement. Wow. This is just one of these things, like, I can't believe that it's getting this bad. Is he even a well, they're being very polite. Southern California man, you know, the media, I understand this is from ICE, but the media often will call illegal immigrants whatever area they were living in, like, just because they lived there, they're, you know, the Maryland father thing. Well, that's a good beat. Oh man. A South Los Angeles man and tow truck driver was arrested September 2nd on federal criminal complaint, charging him with stealing government property by illegally towing a law enforcement vehicle during an active immigration enforcement operation earlier this month. Bobby Nunez, 33, is charged with theft of government property. His initial appearance was scheduled for September 2nd on the U.S. District Court of LA. This is insane, man. It's going to get worse, and we're going to get to a point where we're not going to be able to enforce. You're not going to be able to enforce all the laws, because what's going to end up happening is they're going to get overwhelmed here shortly. It's already starting to happen. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but things are about to get really nasty. They're going to have to send in National Guard and actual federal, like, military. I really do think that's going to happen. This incident highlights the growing challenges federal law enforcement officials face in jurisdictions that refuse to cooperate with ICE. Policies in so-called sanctuary cities embolden people to obstruct lawful immigration enforcement efforts, creating the unnecessary risks to public safety and undermining the rule of law. I would argue that from the beginning, these quote-unquote sanctuary cities, sanctuary states sort of thing is a huge violation of the law. And in fact, you could argue that they're an open rebellion. Any state that is making laws or executive actions that are contrary to federal law, they have to be stopped immediately. Like this, just letting them do this thing is not acceptable. Though there is an argument for states' rights, but I guess when it comes to something like immigration, there is no, you can't. Hold on, I got to turn this down. It's already low and it's just booming. The audio is probably too high. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument for states' rights, but to me, you know, immigration's a national issue. Anything that is automatically national, there is nothing to talk about. Like, it is entirely a federal issue. The federal government has jurisdiction on it. States can't say, no, we're not going to enforce the borders. In fact, we're going to try to remember those states. It was Texas, I believe. Texas and Florida. I think it was in Texas where they were putting up those barriers in the water, and the Biden administration was coming in and saying, nope, can't do that. It's our job to enforce the border, and we're forcing you to take it down. And it was just like, we're in a really weird spot. Let's see. Brandon Hoskins says, if you search for Bobby Nunes on X, it's like the third video. Okay. Let's search for Bobby Nunes. Mm-hmm. All right, let's watch it. This one. Why is this so glitchy?
Fuck you, Ned! Fuck you!
No way, bro. You're like... He's towing away the ice cube.
Fuck you!
Oh, yeah, you're fucking wrong. I didn't even see that part.
Yo no soy una criminal.
Bro. There's just a point in like the timeline when you're like, where do we go from here? Like, this is just rebellion. Let's watch him get arrested. Feel good about yourself, buddy? No. Yeah, we're gonna get you on video. Yeah. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, poor baby. You didn't like being on camera. Oh, fine, I'll bite. This says exactly how you deal with thugs. We need more of it. It says bait truck. Joey from Joey Salads. Oh no. Y'all don't know who Joey Salads is. He's like this old timer. I say old timer. YouTuber, OG YouTuber who makes these prank videos and stuff and social experiments. And he got in trouble probably like 10 years ago. He basically made a racist one. He was one of those conservative types, and he basically had like a car or truck that had like Trump stuff back in 2015, 2016 era. Trump stuff on the car and parked it in a black neighborhood. And then he hired some random people to like fuck up the car and just like, look, they hate Trump. And it was like all fake. And yeah, he got in trouble. Like people like, when he got exposed like hardcore, and he basically had to go, I don't want to say into hiding, but he went away for a while. So I would imagine this is fake too then.
Fun ride, bro. Let me out this motherfucker!
Yeah, I think this is fake too, but this is hilarious. Oh my god. So if you didn't hear, or you don't know, these bastards use high-powered lasers to try to blind federal law enforcement. I mean, it's a weapon. Let's not pretend that it is a weapon. I can't wait for Trump to like really crack down on Antifa. It's like any day now. They've been ratcheting it up, and now they're in the process of designating them as a foreign terrorist organization, and it's going to be a wrap. They are going to be treated the same as Al Qaeda and ISIS and all that stuff, and they're going to figure out that there are consequences. Let's see. I'm just scrolling. Today was the Chicago Marathon. Some Palestinian propaganda. They're just rebuilding or something. Okay. Everything has to have music on it that's copyrighted. I'll play it though. These are like some leftist protesters using secret police. This is fascism. I mean, we literally have like secret service, so probably a bad name.
We are the world.
Denying reality with constant lies. Controlling media. What? How has none of this is happening? Trump hasn't done any of this. Rejecting election results. All right, well, he's done that, and so has the Democrats. Controlling education. How is controlling education fascism? Using military on civilians. I mean, okay. Appointing incompetent loyalists. I mean, everyone does that, but okay. Rewriting history. All right. Ignoring due process. Labeling minorities as enemies. What? Using fear to gain power. Replacing science with ideology. Like, this is all stuff Democrats have done. Accusing others of your crimes. Like, they're literally projecting. They're just They're literally telling on themselves. Pardoning criminal loyalists. Everyone does this. Criminalizing political violence. That was an Antifa person. Like, let's go back. That's Antifa right here. Suppressing the vote. What vote is being suppressed? Erasing and faking government data. So basically, they're telling on themselves. This is what Democrats have been doing. Cool. This Canadian college women's volleyball team has 5 men on it. Only 1 woman is on the court. So they're all trans. Okay. He's beating ass. Okay. This looks like rage bait, but a group of foreign scum, okay, were allowed to march to the streets of Dublin today, kicking and beating any Irish person or tourist that got in their way. Guardia, nowhere to be seen. Okay, I don't. What are they marching for? What are they saying? Oh, look, they are attacking. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Wow. Okay. Let's see, 135. All right, let's go back. There's a lot of rage bait stuff that I'm scrolling through. Sasha Grey? Who's Sasha Grey? Let me search that. I'm sorry. It's is she a OF person or something? Let me look. Sasha Grey. Sasha. Oh, yeah, she does adult content. Formerly. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, I kind of agree with Tectone here. Like, why would we care what somebody like her thinks? Of course, she has Obama sticker. She has a Bernie Sanders in the back. Yeah, well... actually real, or is this? No, that actually looks real. All right. This is more rage bait, but here we go.
Right? People should not. I was going to say something really nice to you. Listen, I know that you don't agree that transgenderism is real, but it's very real. Those people are very real. Just like you. No, they are very real, and their feelings matter, and their right to existence fucking matters. Okay? Your right to existence fucking matters, even though I don't like you.
Even though
it
we don't
still
like you.
matters.
Okay.
You get to be who you are because you are.
believe they
Get the fuck out of here. You get to be who you are. No, he's like, why do they hate Charlie? He's coming up. He's fucking shit. He's doing shit. He's fucking shit. Babe, just let me do my thing. Listen, you get to live. You get to be yourself. You get to. You get to be yourself. You get to exist. This is a white dude living in this fucking world. Transgender people get to fucking be who they want.
Well, no, they're not legitimate. They're not legitimately women if they are biologically men.
You don't tell me transgender people don't get to live. Man.
They don't exist.
He's on like pills or something, man. Oh, that's Gilligan's Island. Obviously, duh. Yeah, okay. So this is completely random, but I actually kind of want to talk about this. Tim Pool 4 hours ago, we just ate at a diner that had slot machines. This is insane. We have a serious problem with this, actually. We have a very serious problem. I'm noticing slot machines in gas stations now. And they claim they're it's not gambling or something. It's like there's these like middle-aged people just sitting there, sometimes elderly, and they just sit there and they're hitting this button. They just sit there hitting a button. They sit there and they sit there. They look like none of them look happy, by the way. They look kind of downtrodden even. And they're just hitting a button, gambling. Digital slot machine. At a grocery store. At the gas stations. This one says, adjacent at our small town grocery store just removed its deli and installed a slot machines there instead. It's no longer a background issue. It's a plain view, and the addiction trail is everywhere. These things are everywhere. Cernovich says, how can anyone support sports gambling at this point? Winners are banned. By definition, these sites are no longer gambling operations because there can only be losers. It's something much worse against our society. I mean, it really is. It truly is. We have a serious problem. I saw one in a 7-Eleven in Chicago suburbs. 5 machines enclosed by plexiglass, all seats occupied by light degenerates. And this is a real thing. I've noticed this, and yeah, most of the people that I see sitting there, they don't look happy. They look like they might be on drugs or alcoholics or something like that. Just kind of disheveled, and they're just sitting there hitting a button. We have a serious problem. And I'm noticing it all over the place. No, you can't boycott these because they're everywhere now. I just want to eat somewhere where I can smoke a cigarette while I wait for my meal. I mean, that was back in the day. We used to have laws against this stuff because we didn't want to encourage vice. That was back when we were a religious culture. Abandoning our system of morality has consequences. America has become one big Pottersville, like the town from It's a Wonderful Life. What? Man, like this is just getting absolutely crazy.
So why my house? I'm confused. Why are you coming to me?
Well, James at number 8 said that you work from home. Everybody else goes to the office. I know that you're home. Can you just let me in now? Because I need to have a quick shower. I've got an audition and I'm really running late.
Hang on. You got? Is that a shower cap?
Hello?
You're being serious,
I
aren't
can't get my hair wet. I've got no hot water. Don't make this any more difficult. And just let me come in and have a shower.
Listen, Debbie.
First of all, I don't think this is real at all. But second of all, no, I'm not letting some bimbo from across the street or whatever come into my house. No, we know what you're doing. This is a setup. We're not doing that. Goodbye. Oh, I remember this. The lady that was like, she was doing comedy about vaccines and stuff and being unvaccinated. And she like passes out on stage after she got her vaccine. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with X. It's crazy, man. Yeah. I mean, it's a 12-second clip, but that definitely doesn't look good. Definitely doesn't look good.
A commemorative mug I got from England. Commemorative mug I got from England specifically for when I was there, when he was getting commemorated, when he was getting crowned as the king. What part of Code Geass are you on? I am on season 2. A commemorative mug I got.
I don't understand. Like this is one of these channels that I'm like, why am I following this? They're literally just clicking or posting random things, acting like it's doing something. It's not. In fact, block. Block.
Changed his mind. Oh, he changed his mind. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep, that's that famous. That's Huntington Beach, California. This is in GTA, if you didn't know. It's the famous beach in GTA 5. That's crazy. Anonymous. This fake anonymous. All right. Let's see what JD Vance has to say.
I don't know what tape you're referring to, George. I saw media reports that Tom Homan accepted a bribe. There's no evidence of that. And here's, George, why fewer and fewer people watch your program and why you're losing credibility. Because you're talking for now 5 minutes with the Vice President of the United States about this story regarding Tom Homan, a story that I've read about, but I don't even know the video that you're talking about. Meanwhile, low-income women can't get food because the Democrats and Chuck Schumer have shut down the government. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to pay our troops because Chuck Schumer has shut down the government. You are focused on a bogus story. You're insinuating criminal wrongdoing against a guy who has done nothing wrong instead of focusing on the fact that our country is struggling because our government's shut down. Let's talk about the real issues, George. I think the American people would benefit much more from that than from you going down some weird left-wing rabbit hole where the facts clearly show that Tom Homan didn't engage in any criminal wrongdoing.
It's not a weird left-wing rabbit hole. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
Did you seriously cut off the vice president as he was speaking? Wow. This is what, ABC? ABC News, right?
I don't know what.
Okay, yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. Like we're like dangerously on that borderline where we're gonna have to start like finding these people, and they're just openly lying and stuff. You're gonna have to shut it down. Like I'm sorry, and it's gonna be scary. It's gonna suck. It's gonna look really bad, and it's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. But oh, cool. I feel like this is an old one. Who is this person? MAGA voice. Uh-huh. Yeah, I feel like this is an old video. Homeschool shooting. Ugh, this is so tiresome. Mm. Modern day John Q. When doctors in Texas declared his son brain dead and prepared to pull the plug, George Pickering II refused to let go. Desperate, he drew a gun and locked down the ICU, demanding just one thing: time. For hours, the standoff dragged on. Then, in the stillness, his son squeezed his father's hand twice. In that instant, George's defiance was vindicated. His son was alive. George went to prison for nearly a year, but his son recovered completely. And he calls his father one word the system would never would: hero.
Remarkably, his son...
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant this. You should honestly be ashamed of yourself wearing this hat out in public.
Ashamed of myself? I'm a proud American.
I'm a proud American too. That doesn't mean you have to be proud of the Cheeto that's in charge right now.
The Cheeto?
Of the Cheeto that's in charge.
How can you be...
Seriously, kick it off. Kick it off.
Make America great.
Do you think what's happening?
Oh, this is so fake. This is, oh my God. Here we go again. I'm so sick of these fake ass skits. This is so fucking fake. We need to start blocking these people. Seriously, like, I'm blocking. Block. Oh, stop. Ugh, these optical illusions. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Whatever. Whatever, dude. I don't believe these people.
Autistic. So a 15-year-old boy, autistic, who was believed to be missing, has actually been in ICE custody for several days. Fox 26's Jillian Hartman is live in Spring Branch, where the boy was last seen almost a week ago. And you just got an update from the family the past 30 minutes. What did they have to tell you, Jillian?
Yes, we learned that the boy is in ICE custody at one of the detention centers here in Houston. The mom says that he is safe and okay. Now, the boy was here at this intersection in Spring Branch with his mom and sister selling fruit when he disappeared. And here's the information we just learned in the last 30 minutes. Take a look at this. So the boy has autism and is sometimes nonverbal, and he disappeared last Saturday. He's 15 years old, but his social worker says he has the mindset of a 4 to 5-year-old. So they're very worried.
Why do we call autism? Everything is autism now. Like, he's retarded. He's 15, but he has the mind of a 4-year-old. That's called retarded. And he's an illegal immigrant.
About his safety. The mom said around 3 p.m. on October 4, she was with a customer selling fruit.
Family
when
undocumented.
Her son asked her to use the restroom, and when she turned around, he was gone. Now, they filed a missing person report with Houston police, and earlier today, Fiel Houston held a press conference with the family begging for the public's help to find him. Now, today, police notified the family that the boy was found safe. Fiel Houston said a law enforcement agency found him, and he's been at the Office of Refugee Resettlement Children's Detention Center since Monday. The family is undocumented, and they're trying to get him released.
Illegal immigrants. The family is undocumented.
since Monday. The family is undocumented and they're trying to get him released from ICE custody. And I'm told that the mom just had a FaceTime conversation with her son in the last 30 minutes and is thankful he is alive and hopes to be reunited with him soon. Reporting live, I'm Jill.
Like, what? This doesn't make any sense. Am I missing something here? Like, okay, so the illegal immigrant mother is selling fruit on the side of the road or whatever with the family, and then they leave or something. Like, I don't understand. Like, they left him there, or he just walked away and she didn't notice because he had to use the bathroom, and then ICE just randomly picked him up. This isn't making any sense. Okay. I don't even know. We're in a really weird world. Okay. So I am approaching 2 hours here. I am going to end this. And I want to appreciate everyone who stuck around, everyone who commented, especially Brandon Hoskins. Thank you. I appreciate everything you do. Yeah, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Comment as you see fit. And thank you so much for watching, if indeed you still are. And I will see you all next time.